What is up, gamers? We are out here. Time's finally come. We're doing fucking Sonic Heroes. Sad. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Is there no audio? Not yet, no. Because I'm waiting on Crystal Light because he's doing some announcing voices, that's why. Let's get pipelines and Alabama Hot Pockets. Yes, sir. If you understand those jokes, then I'm so sorry. I'm not going to elaborate because they're pretty fucked, but yeah. Okay, let's get this shit started. Ooh, goddamn. Alright. Yo, we got. You don't. It's for the best that you don't know this information. Probably for the best. Um, I didn't get a chance to work on it today, but it's fine. We got Canned Yoo-Hoo today. We are gonna be gaming. Oh yeah, we got new headphones too. And these headphones are nuts. I spent like a few $100s on them. And it's fucking like kind of crazy because like these headphones they have noise canceling which you could turn on and off, which is crazy. And they have this like bass thing in here where you could like turn up or lower the bass if you want to. What am I grappling right now? So you could like freely turn off and on like the bass if you want to like. And like what's cool is like you could turn it up and literally it'll like shake your whole head. And I'm like, yo, this is what living in the future feels like. Drink your Yoo-Hoo, kids. They're good in vitamins. A lot better than alcohol and coffee and all this other nonsense. Um, I haven't had Yoo-Hoo in so fucking long. I had a fucking Yoo-Hoo chocolate bar today, and I thought it was gonna be banging, but it was in fact not banging. It's starting. Where is? What was happening? Is there? Oh, hold on. Let me turn that down a smidgen. I don't know. And I will ask you not to say what the context. It's so cringe, the new state of YouTube, dang. I wish I could have my headphones right now are fucked up. If it's turned in a way that they don't emit sound and also directional sound of the left not working. That was what's wrong with my old headphones. Like, the Bluetooth didn't work because, like, there was no audio coming from the right side of my headphones. Or the left side of my headphones. And then, fucking whatchamacallit. And then you could even plug it in with like a fucking whatever the fuck because you'd have to like keep turning it. So it's fun. So I dished out a few hundred, and these are like I got Skull Candy headphones, which that's usually my go-to. Can't believe I got baited into playing this fucking game. This was just a fucking throwaway game I added to the fucking poll because I couldn't think of any other games to add, and it fucking won. God damn it. We're making our ears bleed with this one. Oh yeah, you know it, bro. You know it. How much time we got? 28. Alright. Okay. Alright, I get it! I get it! Stop! Wait, can I? Oh. I have saved that on here? No, I don't. I've never played this game in my life. How do I have save data on here? Whatever. Who cares? We're gonna get one playthrough and that's it. Game data has been created. For me, it was Farming Simulator, Sonic Heroes. Nah. I'm telling you, I've never played this game before in my life. I don't know how the fuck. Oh, there's like actual cutscenes in here? Not a lot of them. Oh, wait, is subtitles on? Okay, so I'm retarded. What? Why is vibration turned off from the get-go? I don't know what the difference is. Alright, whatever. You don't hear shit? Oh, fuck. Hold on, I think I know why. Hold on. Oh my fuck. Alright, whatever. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. Just please cooperate with me. Alright. Alright, we're gonna bring this up. I forgot since I got new fucking headphones now. I think that may be it. Um... How does this sound? How does this sound? Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. As long as I don't echo. Yeah, I don't think I'm echoing. If it sounds all raunchy and fucked up, just let me know. Because I forgot, because in my volume mixer, I didn't know there was no audio this whole time, well, at least from, like, my computer. Because how it worked before was I routed my volume mixer just directly through my headphones, so it would just pick up my headphone sounds, like whatever sounds that were coming through my headphones, but since I'm using a different pair of headphones, it didn't register that, so I'm just using the desktop thing now, so Burrito should join you. If this motherfucker doesn't show up after I play Sonic Heroes, then there isn't a god. There ain't no way, yo. Alright. Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, or Team Chaotix. Play the whole game. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do like I'm not doing any fucking extra secret shit, but... Alright, let's try Team Sonic. Oh, my bad, I was just gonna go in order.
Sounds like an invitation to party.
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
No worries. We've got this one. Ha! think I'd miss this? Time to crack that Eggman wide open. Yeah, let's party.
It's exciting. Hey, this ain't Green Hill Zone. This game is literally unplayable. They left the plane. And they just left it to explode. Oh yeah, we are so here. Alright. How do I...
Got it. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Oh, we are so here, gamers.
Yes. All right.
Oh, you fucking... Oh, kill yourself!
Got it.
Let's line up sideways from here on.
When you lose a life, you restart from the last checkpoint you touched. The leader's level increases too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gaming.
Eggman robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Where's fucking Tails at?
Got it.
Okay, we're fucking...
Leave
How
it
do
to
I...
me.
Here we go.
Leave
Got
it
it.
to me.
Here we go.
Leave it
Fucking
to me.
hell. Okay, we're good enough. Okay.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
I am so bad at this.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Is this peak gaming or what?
Level up.
Let's go.
Here we go.
How do I... How do I...
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Z... What is Z? Nope, not that one. Not that one. What is Z? Okay. Do I not have a Z button? Oh.
Blast away.
That's my Z button. All that just to open up a fucking cage? Are you serious? Where's Burrito when Sonic happens? That's what I'm saying.
Sonic take care of this.
Did I just push Knuckles off the cliff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gaming out here.
Submerged sea ruins move. Get closer. Okay.
Bruh.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Level up. Let's go.
How do I like it? Oh, like that, okay. I don't know how I messed that, but alright. What?
Up there.
Let's go.
Tails, flying enemies are all yours. Attack them with Thundershoot.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we're fucking...
Let's go.
Got it. All right.
Oh yeah, we're back. We're so back. Burrito would have been fucking finished with this level.
I got it. Let's go. Let's go. Dave. Dave. All right. Yeah.
CJ's a murderer? Fuck yeah, you know it.
All right.
I am so trash at this fucking game. Oh. Okay, we're getting used to the controls, alright? The controls are kind of ass.
Looks like we can use that cannon to go up the vertical tunnel.
Bro, if you don't shut your little goofy ass up. Oh. Okay, how do I do? What? Why would you do such a thing? You go there. What? What? Oh, it, bitch. What? Wait, I'm confused. Oh. Wait, what the fuck do we need the cannon for? Oh wait, what if we switch to Tails? That's what you needed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, this is everything you hoped it would be.
All right.
Yes. Bro, this game, I was always more of a Mario guy. What? Like, okay.
Here we go.
What is happening?
Let Sonic take care of this.
What? Hide the balloons!
That was great.
No, it wasn't.
Whoa, my head's spinning. Press the G button when the page in the top right corner of the screen is full to activate Team Blast Sonic Overdrive. Press the B button while
What is bro yapping about? This chat was delayed as fuck. Oh. I already saw the game with Burrito. His chat is delayed as fuck. Oh yeah. This computer is being held on by like fucking shoestring. I was in his chat that day. His fucking chat was like 2 minutes fucking behind. He has like really bad latency on his fucking computer. Me though. Turn it to 10 minutes. Honestly, that wouldn't be that far-fetched. No joke. Bruh. Dude. He's so real for that.
looks like
I told him he should get a new computer. His computer is like old as fucking paint. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had like one of those old fucking rotary fucking computers from like the 90s.
Level up.
Why the fuck did that happen? Alright.
All right.
Knuckles, can you open the stone door for us?
Got it.
Why does fucking Tails...
Those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Why does Tails sound like he would be in like a fucking like Nickelodeon kids cartoon at like 6 in the morning? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, let's go.
Like he'd sound like he'd be on like Dora the Explorer or some shit. Surely I'm not the only one who thinks that way.
Toilets are so ancient, they may crumble if we get too close to them.
Wait, why aren't they holding hands?
A button after a jump in power formation or triangle dive. All three of us form a triangle and glide.
How do I do that?
Press the A button after a jump in power formation or triangle dive. All three of us form a triangle and glide. Here we go!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Knuckles, put a gun
Hold hands, yeah. So I'm saying, you know. Wait, does he sound like he's talking Dora? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you'd be like, oh, how many fucking apples does Johnny have, Dora? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Triangle dive, we can move all around while gliding. Already? Okay. Take this! Take this! Not bad. This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
It was really heavy.
Well, at least he'll carry it and not us. Looks like those creeps are guarding that case. Let's take care of them first. Take this! Take this! Not bad.
What? Okay.
Yes! Looks like that case is being protected by the robots. We should take care of them first. Sonic, do something about that robot shield, will you? Yes!
Oh! You see the skills? Yeah, fuck this guy.
Got it! Got it!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Booyakasha.
Press the B button in power formation to use fire gun. I turn Sonic and Tails into fireballs to shoot at enemies. Got it! All right. Knuckles, we're counting on you.
See, I'm no murderer. I went around him. Who you call a murderer, Crust? Ooh! Okay.
Level up. Whoa! What's with that giant rock?
Oh, bit.
Get out of the way! Here we go!
Oh my god! CJ, look at Discord. Alright, 1 second.
Looks like its buddy has joined the party.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fighting for my fucking life.
I'm falling.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's check Discord. Why does the audio just cut out abruptly? Bro, that be for real fucking is fucking setup, man. I'm convinced. Bro probably has to run fucking floppy disks just to get his shit to work. My computer's a piece of shit, but not that bad.
We can do better.
No, we can't. We're gonna get our world record. We're gonna get E on every fucking level. Hey man, we're gonna get a secret ending if we get E on every level. Eggman will personally laugh in our fucking face.
Stop your futility. You just make fools of yourself. I think you got that backwards, Doc.
Doc Hawk. Egg Hawk.
Man, he's sure one stubborn scientist.
I'm not ready to give up just yet.
That's the spirit, Tails. Yahoo! Go!
Okay, what is the objective here?
Initiate rotary attack.
Dave! Dave!
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
Here we go. Got it. Shit. Take this.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Destroy the ship? I figured that much.
When the crowd is spinning, that's my chance to attack.
Seizure warning. Did that do anything to him? Oh. Kratos did that shit in like 1 minute. Oh yeah, well, because he cheats, alright? I'm playing the legit way. What? Saving one's life 1 hour at a time. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hell yeah.
This isn't the end. Yes.
We did it. We beat Sonic Heroes. Alright, thanks for stopping by, everyone.
Peace.
Hey, C!
Easy.
Hello, Commando. Hello, Crescendo. Sonic not using its full potential. ESUS. Roblox stream now. Alright. I'm fucking with you. I'm playing more Sonic. Grand Metropolis.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman.
See, look, doesn't he sound like he'd be in, like, fucking Dora the Explorer?
This must be
Eggman.
an automated energy plant.
It'd be an energy plant.
Going through those red pipes.
Did Alpinfa hate Among Us Balls maps? I don't think he played them yet. By the time he joined up with me on Discord, I was pretty much done with stream. I was not. Okay. Here's the thing: the Among Us maps weren't that bad. Yeah, I was eepy. The Among Us maps weren't that bad. I respect that they exist. I can appreciate that they exist. Because, like, you know, I loved Among Us back in the day. And seeing, like, perfect one-to-one recreations of them in their goofy art style and everything was great to see. And they even brought in the Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare guns, which are fucking great. But holy shit. Like, it was great. Like, I like seeing the Infinite Warfare guns again. I'm just waiting for my timer thing to go off. So I'm just gonna yap for a minute. Like, I like the Infinite Warfare guns, and I like the overall style of it, you know, but, like, why the fuck did I have to lose all my points and guns whenever I went down with Mule Kick? Why the fuck was every fucking Easter egg quest like a fucking chore? Like, oh, wait here for 3, like, oh, interact with this button, then wait 2 rounds. Interact with, I don't know, the download button, then wait 2 rounds. Interact with the fucking cannon, then wait 3 rounds. Interact with the vial container, and then wait 2 rounds. Interact with the drill and wait 60 seconds. Like, bruh, why can't I just do shit? Was it the yellow guy? Sure was, you called it. How much time? Okay, minute 15. Alright. Grab it. 1 sec. Alright. We're gonna do more Sonic Heroes, don't you worry. He was going to end up in round 50 by the time he was done with all of it. Bro, for real. Did you see them fucking Mira HQ map? How literally I had like 73k and I'm like, oh yeah, I finally have enough to fucking leave, and then on my way back to the ship to get the ending, I fucking died and lost all my points and all my pack-a-punched guns. Like, bro. Like, why? That is so frustrating. Like, why is it programmed like that? Maybe that's just, I'm pretty sure that's just a glitch, because there's no fucking way that's intentional. But why was it 67,000 points? Like, that is so annoying. Or, no, it was 69,000 points. And I had, like, 73k. I'm like, oh, I could finally leave. Goes down, loses all my perks, lose all my guns, lose all my points. Like, that is so infuriating, dude. Alright, where's Sonic Heroes? Burrito's saying go pack. Yeah, that was his fucking fault. Because he's like, oh, pack-a-punch the arm, and I'm like, fine, I'll do it for the funny, and then that's what ended up getting me fucking killed. Oh. What? What?
Those machines are sucking the energy off the road.
How low can he go?
We can't let him get away with this.
What? Secrets. What? Ain't that a bitch? Why can't I hit this guy? Oh. Pacifist run? Below?
Look at all those Eggman robots.
Oh, fuck me. Look at all those Look at all those chickens. Seriously, who voiced fucking Tails? Was he like a fucking 12-year-old?
Ready anytime.
I mean, I'm not shitting on the voice actor, just... I don't know.
All right.
A lot better voice actor than I am. Just kidding, I'm the best voice actor of all time. I can't move. Okay.
I'm falling.
Bro, this game is like so fucking like janky. This is like Burrito's favorite game of. What? That is death, sir. Oh. It's like Burrito's favorite game of all time. Oh, I did not know that. Thanks, Tails. Oh, okay, that's 4. Alright. What? What?
Level up.
What?
Leave it
Okay.
to me. Let's go.
Oh, please, Tails!
Ah!
Is this the start of the fucking level?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Here we go.
Look at all those
Nah.
bad robots.
God, move!
Okay. Right.
I'm falling.
What? What? Okay. You know what, just don't question it.
Level up. Whoa. Yeah.
Level up.
Dash along the trail of rings using light dash by pressing the B button when we get close to them, with Sonic as the leader.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Wait. Well, I don't know what I just did, but I'm not going to question it. Wait, what? The B button? Oh, what? Hello? Sonic? Can you get down, please? Fucking Sonic, you suck dickhole, bro.
Ready anytime.
Damn. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Take this. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
My God. Bro! What the fuck?
Level up.
Why can't I fucking... This shit has me fucking geeking, yo.
Yeah.
Hey. What is... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that.
Let Sonic take care of this.
Yeah. Level up.
When grinding, use the B button to accelerate, and the controls keep you balanced.
How do I accelerate? Oh.
Yes! Yeah!
Awesome. We love that.
Go! 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 Out!
Level up.
End your life. Some certified bullshit.
Use the B button to accelerate and the control stick to balance.
Yes!
Why is he going that way? Fucking hell, man.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Stop. Why is he doing that? Damn. Wait for the bridge to fall. Alright. I still don't understand how that fucking works.
Leave it. Let's go.
What is... What? What? Bruh.
Let's go.
All right!
All right.
This game is fucking weird. I heard that this game was made by like 1 or 2 people, which I'm not sure how true that is, but honestly, I believe it. What is it? E, baby. E's get degrees.
Jay.
What do you mean? E means enough. Power plant, let's go.
Woohoo! Wow, my head's spinning.
What a wild ride. Eggman's robots are up to something with those machines. Let's worry about them later.
Yeah!
Let me handle one. No matter how high they are. While not the matter side by sucking them with thunder. Whee! Let's go. Let's go. Dave. Whee! Whee! Dave. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Dave. Dave. This upward path is perfect for flying. Dave. Dave. Let's go. Dave.
Oh,
Here we go!
Level up.
Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Let's leave this to Tails.
Dave. Let's go. Let's go.
bruh.
Dave. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Dave. Dave. Dave.
What?
Dave.
so weird. This game is so weird.
Level up. Yup. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Level up.
Yes!
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 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 All right.
Got it.
Here we go! Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah!
Got it.
Leave it. Let's go. Whee! Let's go. Yup. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you fucking with me, bro?
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck off.
Yeah!
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, my shillings.
All right.
It's so hard to control this.
We should take care of them first.
Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right.
Got it.
And Knuckles is the GOAT.
Leave it to me.
Go! Yeah! Level up! Yeah! Go! Go!
Why can't I fucking...
Go!
Whatever.
Better not touch those fireballs.
How was I supposed to avoid that? Alright.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Whee! Okay. Okay.
Bruh.
Let's go. Whee! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Got it.
Here we go!
Or I could just fucking kill myself. That works too.
Got it.
Okay, we're just being...
Take this.
Yeah.
Take this. Take this.
Here we go!
Leave it to me. Let's go. Okay.
And that could just happen. Why? Okay. How am I missing all of these, bro? What? That is rigged. Bruh. This is so dumb. Alright, I love that. How? This game is stupid.
Leave it to me. Dave! Yeah!
Here we go.
Got it.
Level up. Wow, what's this?
That was close. Look down there.
Whoa! Wait! Let me in! Fucking kill yourself.
To the top, quick.
I can't move! Dude! Oh, is it on right now? Oh. YouTube, you should kill yourself now? Bro, for real. Hold on, there's apparently debates going on right now. Can we check out the debate? Well, let's check out the debate. I'm really curious.
Data to support what he said.
No
again,
way.
He's exaggerating. He's lying.
President Trump, staying on the topic of immigration,
No
you
shot.
said that you're going to carry out, quote, the largest domestic deportation operation in American history, unquote. Does that mean that you will deport every undocumented immigrant in America, including those who have jobs, including those whose spouses are citizens, and including those who have lived here for decades? And if so, how will you do it?
Just 1 second. He said we killed 3 people. The people we killed are al-Baghdadi and Soleimani, the 2 greatest terrorists,
Sleepy
biggest
Joe's the
terrorists
dude on the
in
right.
world,
This is Big
and had a
Donnie
huge
Trump.
impact on everything, not just border, on everything. He's the one that killed people with the bad water, including hundreds of thousands of people.
Sleepy
dying,
Joe probably doesn't even
and
know where he
also
is right now.
killing our citizens when they come in. We are living right
Like, look at
now
this man.
in
He
a
is
rat's
not
nest.
here.
They're killing our people
Mugshot
in New
Donnie.
York, in California, in every state in the union, because we don't have borders anymore. Every state is now a border. And because of his ridiculous,
Oh, yeah, the classic.
insane, and very stupid policies, people are coming in and they're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen. We call it migrant crime. I call it Biden migrant crime. They're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen before. And you're reading it like these 3 incredible young girls over the last few days. One of them, I just spoke to the mother, and they just had the funeral for this girl, 12 years old.
He's not
This
even
is
here.
Horrible what's taken place. What's
Like,
taken place in our
He
country.
looks like he just saw
We're
someone get
literally
murdered.
An uncivilized country now. He doesn't want it to be. He just doesn't know. He opened the borders. Nobody's ever seen anything like. And we have
Chocolate
to get a
chocolate
lot
chip,
of
that's
these
what he's
people
thinking
out.
of.
We have to get them out fast because they're going to destroy our country. Just take a look at where they're living. They're living in luxury hotels in New York City and other places. Our veterans are on the street. They're dying because he doesn't care about our veterans. He doesn't care. He doesn't like the military at all. And he doesn't care about our veterans. Nobody been worse. I had the highest approval rating for veterans taking care of the VA. He has the worst. He's gotten rid of all the things that I approved. Joyce.
And
got
Donnie's
through
looking
Congress,
old as shit,
all
man.
of the different things I approved.
There are many humans on Earth,
by
yes.
far the highest, and now it's down in less than half because he's done
Donnie's
all
looking
these
real
great
old.
things that we did, and I think he did it just because
We were
I
dunking on
approved it,
Sleepy
because
Joe over here, while this guy is
he
looking
has
also
killed
old.
So many people at our border by
Thank you,
allowing
President Trump.
all of these people to come in,
President
and it's a
Biden.
very sad day in America.
President Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. Every single one. For example, veterans are a hell of a lot better off since I passed the PACT Act.
Chocolate
1 million
chip.
of them now have insurance, and their families.
We
have
should
it.
lower that
And their
number.
families have it because what happened. whether
Thanos
it's
was right.
Abraham or
Some of us need to
Bernie, they're
fucking
all
get
being
snapped
targeted.
away.
And he opposed, his group opposed that. We're also in a situation where we have great respect for veterans. My son spent a year in Iraq, living one next door.
Can you imagine these two in like a fucking MMA octagon?
I was recently in
Soda!
France for D-Day, and I spoke all about those heroes that died. I went to the World War II cemetery, World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his four-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because...
Can you imagine like these two in here?
My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
First of all, that was a made
You're
up
the
word,
s-
suckers and losers. They made it up. It was in a third-rate magazine that's failing, like many of these magazines. He made that up. He put it in commercials. We've notified him. We had 19 people that said I didn't.
Yeah.
And think of this.
You're a sucker and a loser.
I'm at a cemetery.
No
I'm
fucking-
talking about our veterans because nobody's taking better
It's
care.
made
I'm so
up.
glad
It's made
this
up.
came up, and he brought it up. There's nobody that's taken better care of our soldiers than I have. To think that I would, in front of generals and others, say suckers and losers. We have 19 people that said it was never said by me. It was made up by him, just like Russia was made up, just like the 50.
Russia's made up. You heard it here first. Russia isn't real.
The new thing with the 16 economists.
Sleepy Joe imbuing
It's the same
Trump.
thing. 51
Yeah, pick your
intelligence
poison.
agents said
The
that
felon mugshot or
was
the
Russia
guy who
disinformation. It wasn't.
literally
That
doesn't even know where he
son
is.
Hunter. It wasn't Russia.
He probably thinks he's at the playground right now.
The suckers and losers.
The
So
fuck is
he's a
happening? I don't know.
policy right now.
That's why I fucking love
Four-star general standing
debates
aside
between
with
these two.
all
It's
the stuff
always like a
said,
fucking
period.
stroke.
Number one. And number two, the
That's why when I
idea
heard somebody
that
say, oh, the debate's on between Trump and Biden, I'm like, say less.
we've done more for veterans than any president has in American history. And they now are in their family. The only sacred obligation we have.
Bro, they nerfed this too. They mute each other's mics when the other isn't speaking. Can you imagine if both these two were talking at the same time? It would have been like actual chaos.
Veterans than ever before in our history.
All right, thank you so much.
Topic of foreign policy.
A bunch of yapping, both of these two. They don't even know what they're talking about, neither of them.
Is now in its third year.
The guy who thinks about chocolate chip ice cream, and the guy who thinks about fucking pussy.
End this war if Russia keeps the Ukrainian territory it has already claimed, and Ukraine abandons its bid to join NATO.
Why is there a face shaped like Jeff the Killer? You see that?
First of all, our veterans and our soldiers can't stand this guy. They can't stand him. They think he's the worst commander-in-chief of that
Why is our head shaped like that?
that we've ever had. They can't stand him. So let's get that straight. And they like me more than just about any of them. And that's based on every single bit of information. As far as Russia and Ukraine, if we had a real president, a president that knew, that was respected by Putin, he would have never invaded Ukraine. A lot of people are dead right now, much more than people know. You know, they talk about numbers. You can double those numbers, maybe triple those numbers. He did nothing to stop it. In fact, I think he encouraged Russia from going in. I'll tell you what happened. He was so bad with Afghanistan. It was such
Thinking of ice cream? Yeah, man, like look at that.
embarrassing moment in the history of our country that when Putin watched that and he saw the incompetence that he
Oh my
showed,
God, where
he
did I
fired
find that on?
those generals
I'm gonna
like I
find the
fired one
tweet.
that you mentioned.
He's thinking about sandcastles, bro, for real. Hold on, I'm gonna find the tweet that I found like this morning.
Moment in the history of our country, Afghanistan, where we left billions of dollars of equipment behind.
I don't remember where I found it on. I'm gonna check
38
Twitter.
Soldiers were obliterated, and by the way, we left people behind too. We left American citizens.
It was really like an
When
AI
Putin saw
debate
that,
between
he said,
Biden and
"You know
Trump,
what?
talking about
I
like
think
who
we could
can
go in
like
and maybe
who's
take
like the
my-
biggest
this is
Sigma.
his dream. I
It
talked
is
to him
so
about
funny.
his dream. The difference is he never would have invaded Ukraine. Never. just like Israel.
Well, let me see if I can
Never
find it.
been invaded. In a million
Bye-bye.
years by Hamas. You know why? Because Iran was broke with me. I wouldn't let anybody do business
fuck
with them.
off.
They ran out of money. They were broke. They had no money for Hamas. They had no money for anything. No money for terror. That's why you had no terror at all during my administration.
Oh my
This
god.
place, the whole world is blowing up under him.
You know what? We're fucking. You know what?
President
We're
Biden?
sending this one too. Hold
Never
on.
heard so much malarkey in my whole life. Look, the fact that I agree is that we're in a situation where, let's take the last point first. Iran
Never heard so much malarkey in my life.
kill,
Bro, I need to start using that
a
one.
number of these troops, and he did nothing about it.
I might add that to the vocabulary. Never seen so much malarkey in my life.
Just having headaches. That's all it is. He didn't do a thing when the attack took place. Number
Well, I'm
one.
gonna see if I can find it. I want to say it's on Twitter, but I could be wrong.
1,000 Americans and others out of Afghanistan during that airlift. Number three, we found ourselves in a situation where, if you take a look at what Trump did in Ukraine, this guy told Trump, do whatever you want, and do whatever you want. And that's exactly what Trump did to Putin, encourage him, do whatever you want. And he went in. And listen to what he said when he went in. He was going to take Kyiv in 5 days, remember? Because it's part of the old Soviet Union.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he wanted to reestablish. Kyiv.
I'm pretty sure this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I found it.
He wasn't able to get it done, and they've lost over.
What am I
they've lost
smoking?
thousands and
I'm
thousands
telling you, man. These two is like these two debating with each other is honestly cinema.
But I just want to go back to my original question.
Like,
which
bro,
is,
fuck movies, man. Like, we just need like a 2-hour
keeping the territory in
showing, like a 2-hour movie of just these two just in a room talking to each other.
Never should have started.
It is like better than any movie that'll ever exist. I'm telling you. I don't give a shit about politics, but these two are just so fucking funny.
To Ukraine. He's
They don't even try to be funny. They're just like, they're just like that. But hold on, let me show you these memes. Like, they don't even try to be funny. They just are. But like, let me show you these memes I found. This is the one that I found before. You'll load this malarkey.
Wojak, possibly in the world.
Wait.
Well, if I am Jack, then you are Wojak, the mostest soy Wojak possibly in the world.
Listen, you are the soy Wojak. I am the Chad Wojak.
No, you are the soy Jojak, and I am the Chad Gamer Wojak. You know who you are? You are the 80-year-old unfit ruler. That's who you are.
You know you're not the Chad Wojak. I am the Nordic Gamer, Chad, the Giga Chad Wojak.
You're the virgin, and I'm the Chad.
I'm actually not a virgin. Your mom can attest to that.
Oh yeah, I
Look,
see
all
this
I'm
one.
saying is that we are in two separate leagues. You are the globalism fan, and I am the patriotism enjoyer.
I'm a patriotic globalist. I support slavery worldwide. A better analogy would be that I'm the rare Pepe and you're the small crying people.
You're Apustaya. You're a small crying Apustaya. I am the based and red-pilled Groiper.
That is not true.
It is true.
No, you're not based. You are actually cringe.
No, I am based and red-pilled. Well, if I am...
And I'll show you the other one that I found while I was scrolling for it too. This one was also funny. Okay.
You're not listening to me. Look, I understand what you're saying, but you're not listening to me. This is plywood. You can't return it after
From
you cut it.
Home
It's
Depot.
policy. Everyone agrees, don't they? They say, sir, it's the best policy. We've received no complaints, actually, about our policies. Absolutely no complaints. People come here, they buy the plywood, they cut it, and they love it. They say, this is the best plywood we've ever used. It's true, believe me. I've been dealing with plywood my whole life.
It sounds so fucking real too.
You're telling me I can't
Splintered? Impossible.
That's-
It doesn't splinter.
That's even crazy too, is that it literally sounds like just like them.
It would never splinter. It's never splintered when I've used it, actually. It wouldn't splinter if I wanted it to, and you're trying to tell me it's splintered? Well, I've probably cut this same thing 1,000 times, and they all come to me, they say, Donald.
The hostages.
Oh, he's speaking again.
Ceasefire. Second phase is a ceasefire with additional conditions. The third phase is the end of the war.
Why does he sound out of breath? He's not even moving.
They're the only ones staying now. We're still pushing hard.
Sounds like he's like gasping for air.
In the meantime, what's happened in Israel? We're finding the only thing I've denied Israel was 2,000-pound bombs. They don't work very well in populated areas. They kill a lot of innocent people. We're providing Israel with all the weapons they need and when they need them. And by the way, I'm the guy that organized the world against Iran when they had a full-blown intercontinental
The penguin from Toy Story.
attack on Israel. No one was hurt. No one.
To like the broken fucking box or voice box.
We saved Israel. We are the biggest.
Hey man, he might be onto something. Maybe somebody just punched him in the throat before the debate started.
Two different things. Hamas cannot be allowed to be continued. We continue to send our experts and our intelligence people.
None of these two probably even know where fucking Hamas is, bro.
You don't have to do it. And by the way, they've been greatly weakened, Hamas. Greatly weakened, and they should.
Man, I really wish they unmuted Trump's mic. He would be yapping right now, like he would be like fucking throwing shots like right now while he's mid-sentence.
Just going back to Ukraine for 1 second. We have an ocean separating us. The European nations together have spent $100 billion.
You failed the knockout challenge, bro, for real.
Why doesn't
a punch in the stomach?
You got to put up your money like I did with NATO. I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. The Secretary General of NATO said Trump did the most incredible job I've ever seen. They wouldn't have any. They were going out of business. We were spending almost 100% of the money.
Bro's head is so far up his own ass. It is fucking insane.
He's getting all.
I gotta respect the hustle.
To put up the money. We're over $100 billion.
He just be creating scenarios, man, where he's the main character, and it's so funny.
Because we have an ocean in between.
He's like literally every time he talks about somebody, it just leads to, oh my, like, you know what this guy said? You know what this guy said? Oh, Donald Trump's the best president of all time. Like, he literally, he glazes himself so much.
Like a Palestinian, but they don't like him because he's a very bad Palestinian. He's a weak one.
President Biden, do you have a minute?
I've never heard so much foolishness. This is a guy who wants to get out of NATO. Are you going to stay in NATO? He's going to pull out of NATO. The idea that we have, our strength lies in our alliances as well. It may be a big ocean, but we're ever able to avoid a war in Europe, a major war in Europe? What happens if, in fact, you have Putin continue to go into NATO? We have an Article 5 agreement. Attack on one.
I can't even understand. There's subtitles?
Let Putin go in and control Ukraine.
They need to have like a text box above his head.
See what happens then.
You just be yapping.
No idea what the hell he's talking about. And by the way, I got 50 other nations around the world to support Ukraine, including Japan and South Korea, because they understand that this kind of dislocation has a serious threat to the whole world peace. No major war in Europe has ever been able to be contained just to Europe.
President Trump, just to follow up, would you support the creation of an independent Palestinian state in order to achieve peace in the region?
I'd have to see, but before we do that, the problem we have is that we spend all the money. So they kill us on trade. I made great trade deals with the European nations because if you add them up, they're about the same size economically. Their economy is about the same size as the United States. And they were no cars, they don't want anything that we have, but we're supposed to take their cars, their food, their everything, their agriculture. I changed that. But the big thing I changed is they don't want to pay.
Should we read this chat? What's going on here?
That he can play games with NATO is because I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. I said, and he's right.
Who just put I love Roblox in this chat?
Support NATO if you don't pay. They asked me that.
By the way, what happened with Obama? He died. No, he's still alive. I don't know. He'd only served 2 terms here in the States. I think.
If you don't pay, I won't do that. And you know what happened? Billions and billions of dollars came flowing in the next day and the next months. But now we're in the.
I love how some of these people are trying to be all serious and political, as I literally just seen somebody with a Toad profile picture from Mario. Like, bruh.
Some of them stormed the Capitol.
Somebody's just talking about like fucking Roblox and shit.
Counting of electoral votes. As president, you swore an oath to, quote, preserve, protect, and defend, unquote, the Constitution.
Joe Mama?
Who believe that you violated that oath through your actions and
literally nobody is taking this seriously.
Well, I don't think too many believe that. And let me
fucking nobody. Ice cream.
On January 6th, we had a great border. Nobody coming through. Very few.
Why does Biden look like that? I don't know.
On January 6th, we had the lowest taxes ever.
Who is winning? We are. We're fucking winning.
Respected all over the world. All over the world.
Because this is fucking better than any comedy movie ever made.
We're like a bunch of stupid people. That what happened to the United States' reputation under this man's leadership is
Type in the
horrible,
chat,
including
soda.
which I'm sure
All
at some
right.
point you'll be talking about, where he goes after his
Soda.
because he can't be
Oh, this is gonna be my conspirators after
You
hours.
have 80 seconds left. My question
There it
is,
is.
what do you
There it
say to
is.
those voters who believe that you violated your constitutional oath through your actions in election on January 6, 2021, and worry that you'll do it again?
Well, I didn't say that to anybody. I said peacefully and patriotically. And Nancy Pelosi, if you just watched the news from 2 days ago, on tape to her daughter, who's a documentary filmmaker, they say, but she's saying, oh, no, it's my responsibility. I was responsible for this. Because I offered her 10,000 soldiers or National Guard, and she turned them down. And the mayor of, in writing, by the way, the mayor, in writing, turned it down.
Soda.
Of D.C. They turned it down.
What
I
the
offered
Sigma?
10 because
What the
I could
Sigma?
see. I had virtually nothing to do. They asked me to go make a speech. I could see what was happening. Everybody was saying they're going to be there on January.
Oh,
6th.
let's hit him with the what the
I
Sigma.
said, you know what? There's a lot of people coming. You could feel it. You could feel it too, and you could feel it.
Let's see if we could
And I
get
said,
banned
"You
by
gotta have some National
Fox
Guard or
News.
whatever." And I offered it to her, and she now
What the
admits that
Sigma?
she turned it down. And it was the same day.
Change
she
the
was-
topic
I
to
don't know,
chatting.
She can't be very happy with her daughter because it made
I
her
think
feel
it's
alive.
funnier.
She said, "I
But
take
it's
full
just Sonic
responsibility
Heroes.
for January 6th.
President Biden?
Look, he encouraged those folks to go up on Capitol Hill, number one. I sat in the dining room off the Oval Office. He sat there for 3 hours watching, begging, being begged by his vice president and a number of his colleagues on the Republican side as well to do something, to call for a stop, to end it. Instead, they talked about these people being patriots and great patrons of America. In fact, he says he'll now forgive them for what they've done. They've been convicted. He says he wants to commute their sentences and say that no. He went to every single court in the nation. I don't know how many cases, scores of cases, including the Supreme Court, and they said no, this guy is responsible for doing what was done. He did do a damn thing, and these people should be in jail, and they should be the ones who are being held accountable. And he wants to let them all out. And now he says if he loses again, such a whiner that he is, that it could be a bloodbath.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
What they've done to some people that are so innocent, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What you have done, how you've destroyed the lives of so many people. When they ripped down Portland, when they ripped down many other cities, you go to Minnesota, Minneapolis, what they've done.
Soda mentioned?
With the fires all over.
When you
the
go to
city, not even
Minnesota?
in the National Guard, that city would have been destroyed. When you look at all of they took over big chunks of Seattle. I was all set to bring in the National Guard. They heard that. They saw them coming, and they left immediately. What he said about this whole subject is so off. Peacefully patriotic. One other thing. The Unselect Committee, which is basically two horrible Republicans that are all gone now, out of office, and Democrats, all Democrats, they destroyed and deleted all of the information they found because they found out we were right. We were right. And they deleted and destroyed all of the information. They should go to jail for that. If a Republican did that, they'd go to jail.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden, I want to give you a minute.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at. And the fact of the matter is, he's telling us
He
something
fucking
not true.
cooked his ass with that.
The fact is that
He just
there
looked.
was
Oh, he looked so defeated after that line.
what was going on up in Capitol
That
Hill.
was a
All
certified
of them,
zinger.
everyone who was
Jesus.
convicted deserves to be convicted. The idea that they didn't kill somebody, just went in and broke down doors, broke the windows, occupied offices, turned over desks, turned over statues. The idea that those people are patriots? Come on. When I asked him about the first two debates we had first time around, I said, will you denounce the
I'm
Proud
invested.
He said, no, I'll tell them to stand by. The idea he's refusing, will you denounce these guys? Will you denounce the people we're talking about now? Will you denounce the people who attacked that Capitol? What are you going to do?
I'm going to give you a
There's a lot of Trump supporters in this fucking chat, yo. A lot of
After
them.
a jury convicted you of 34 felonies last month, you said if reelected, you would, quote, have every right to go after, unquote, your political opponents. You just talked about members of the Select Committee on January 6th going to jail. Your main political opponent is standing on stage with you tonight. Can you clarify exactly what it means about you feeling you have every right to go after your political opponents?
Well, I said my retribution is going to be success. We're going to make this country successful again, because right now it's a failing nation. My retribution is going to be success. But when he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon at a very high level. His son is convicted. He's going to be convicted probably numerous other times. Should have been convicted before, but his Justice Department let the statute of limitations lapse on the most important things. But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. Joe could be a convicted felon with all of the things that he's done. He's done horrible things. All of the death caused at the border, telling the Ukrainian people that we're going to want $1 billion or you change the prosecutor. Otherwise, you're not getting $1 billion. If I ever said that, that's quid pro quo. That we're not going to do anything. We're not going to.
Yo, why are people suddenly being racist in this like fucking little chat thing?
This man is a criminal. This man, you're lucky. You're lucky. I did nothing wrong. We'd have a system that was rigged and disgusting. I did nothing wrong.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden, you have said, I'm coming right to you, sir. You want to respond? Go ahead. I'll give you a minute to respond.
The idea that I did anything wrong relative to what you're talking about is outrageous. It's simply a lie, number one. Number two, the idea that you have a right to seek retribution against any American just because you're president is wrong. It's simply wrong. No president's ever spoken.
Can I like have this?
No president in our history has spoken like that before. Number three, the crimes that you are still charged with, and think of all the civil penalties you have. How many billions?
How do I like fucking pin this so I can just have it in the corner while I play Sonic?
A woman in public for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star. While your wife
What?
What? What are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat.
Give you a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star, number one. Number two, that was a case that was
Excuse me?
And moved. They moved a high-ranking official, a DOJ, into the Manhattan DA's
You know what? We're keeping this in the corner.
That case is going to be appealed and won. We had a very...
We're gonna keep this in the corner, man. This is gonna be our own form of brain rot.
The prosecutor were all high-ranking Democrats, appointed people, and both the civil and the criminal. He basically went after his political opponent because he thought it was going to damage me. But when the public found out about these cases, because they understand it better than he does, he has no idea what these cases are. But when he
I can't have it in the corner?
cases, you know what they did? My poll numbers went up way up. You know that because you're
All right, fine. How about we do this?
More money in the last 2 weeks than we've ever taken in the history of any campaign. I don't think
I'm really invested, so
hundreds of millions of dollars came pouring in because the public knows it's a scam.
Window capture.
After his political opponent because he can't win fair and square.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden, you have said, quote, Donald Trump and his MAGA Republicans are determined to destroy American democracy. Do you believe that the tens of millions of Americans who are likely to vote for President Trump will be voting against American democracy?
The more they know about what he's done, yes. The more they know about what he's done. And there's a lot more coming. He's got a lot of cases down the road coming around. He's got
yeah, perfect.
Issues he has to face. I don't know what the juries will do, but I do know he has a real problem. And so the fact could you ever think you heard any president say that I'm going to seek retribution?
We're having our own form. You know what? Let's put him in this corner.
God, Hitler had some good ideas. What got me involved?
We have our own form of brain rot.
God, I decided in Iraq, because of Iraq, I said I wasn't going to run again until I saw what happened in Charlottesville, Virginia. People coming out of the woods carrying swastikas on torches.
What?
And seeing the same anti-Semitic.
That is fucking crazy.
Back in Germany. And the young woman got killed. I spoke to the mother. And they asked him, they said, what do you think of those people? The people who the one who tried to stop it, and the ones he said, I think they're fine people on both sides. What American president?
This is gonna be like my ASMR.
Coming out of fields, carrying torches.
Oh God. Oh my fuck.
This guy has no sense for nothing.
Wow, what's this?
Look down there! That's energy storage tank!
He's rising! Get to the top, quick!
Let Sonic take care of this.
I prefer not.
Let's leave this to Tails.
What? Like? Oh God! All right. Okay.
Those barrier devices look like the ones we saw in the past. We can probably destroy them if we take out.
Oh God! Move! What? What? Man, I'm not fucking playing this goddamn game anymore.
Bummed it happened. All you have to do is listen to what was said at the time. And the idea that somehow that's the only reason I ran. I ran because I was worried a guy like this guy could get elected. He thought they were good people coming out of that forest, carrying those torches, and he didn't deserve to be president. Didn't deserve to be president at all. And the idea that he's talking about all this being fabricated, we saw with our own eyes. We saw what happened on January 6th. We saw the people breaking through the windows. We saw people occupying his own vice president. Look, there's a reason why 40 of his 44 top cabinet officers refused to endorse him this time. His vice president hasn't endorsed him this time. So why? Why? They know him well. They serve with him. Why are they not endorsing him?
Hold on.
President Biden, we're going to be right back with more from the CNN presidential debate.
Oh man, they're going to commercial break. It's getting serious. Alright. I was gonna play more Sonic and just have this in the corner, but I don't know. Sonic was pissing me off. I got stun locked, and it fucking forced me back to the main menu. So yeah, no more Sonic. Fucking pissed off. Oh, that's it? Oh man. Gosh darn it. Are they still going on this channel? No way.
It's my least favorite part of running for office. I know how hard you work, but if you can afford it, I can't tell you how grateful I'd be to have your support today. The truth is,
I know what's funny is I haven't seen any fucking Donald Trump ads. I've seen only fucking Biden. Yeah, I've seen so many people in support of Trump though. This was better, to be honest. Yeah.
I don't ask this lately, but $5 or $10 or whatever you can spare would mean so much.
He's asking for money?
Thank you for considering us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What? Biden is worth $10 million. What is he fucking asking people $10 for? Oh man, is it over?
Documentary from CBS reports that Desired Farm is one of
Wait, CNN turn off the comments? No way. CNN turned off the comments. No way. That has to be fucking made up.
And we start today with our 2024 lead because, of course, we're just 2 days away from the very first presidential debate of this election cycle.
And fun's over. That kind of reminds me of like a game that came out in like 2016. I think it was called like Get Down, Mr. President or something. You gotta protect Donald Trump from like getting shot by a sniper. Cringe. Yeah. Scringe. Come on. I want to make popcorn. Why is there a break? I wanted chaos. Yo, me too, man. Did we miss anything at like the beginning?
Jobs we brought out in the position in manufacturing jobs, but there's more to be done. There's more to be done. Working class people are still in trouble. I come from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I come from a household where the kitchen table, if the things weren't able to be met during the month, it was a problem. Price of eggs, the price of gas, the price of housing.
Maybe together points and formulate arguments. These two?
that we're going to make sure
These two to gather points and formulate arguments? I'm convinced these two just went on stage unprepared and just started yapping.
the combination that was left.
Joe doesn't think, neither does Donald. Neither does Trump.
In addition to that, we're in a situation where
I'm convinced these two, like they don't even have pieces of paper on their little fucking,
didn't do much at all.
one of those things called podiums.
Things were in
They
chaos.
just went on stage and like, yeah, I'm gonna wing it.
And so we put things back together. We created, I said,
Like, look at these two. Do you think any of these two, either of these two came prepared?
we brought down the price of prescription drugs, which is a major issue for many people.
This guy just got out of jail, and this guy
The insulin shot,
has dementia.
$400. No senior.
President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare. Because all of these people are coming in, they're putting them on Medicare, they're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social
The way he
Security.
says that, like, the millions and millions.
Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence, and it's a shame. What's happening?
He looks guilty, too. Look at him.
In the last
He
4
looks
years is
guilty.
not to be believed. Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of
Like, you could just see in their facial expressions, like, the millions and millions. Like, bruh. Why does he fucking say it like that?
They think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people. What we're doing
Are they wrong? Are they wrong, though?
What this man has done
His battery's running low.
absolutely criminal.
For real.
Thank you, President Trump. Dana?
This is the first presidential election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning, the court ruled on yet another abortion case.
Glitching.
allowing emergency
Yeah, spring lock failure.
in Idaho, despite that state's restrictive ban. Former President Trump, you take credit for the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, which returned the issue of abortion to the states.
Correct.
However, the federal government still plays a role in whether or not women have access to abortion pills.
Appointed.
Oh, he's back.
For example, I provided for the idea that any black family, first-time home buyer, should get a $10,000 tax credit to be able to buy their first home so they can get started. I made
Oh, he's literally doing the meme. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
individuals who provided had to take out student loans that were ballooning, that if they were engaged in nursing, doctor, and anything having to do with volunteerism, if they paid their bills for
Did he actually say that? I don't remember.
student debt, all the rest is forgiven.
Or there was like a meme for it.
Millions have benefited from that, and we're going to do a whole lot more for black families.
Thank you, President.
There was like a meme for it where
He's blaming inflation.
like he would like walk up to like a black woman and like sucked the black out of her, making her white.
It's killing black families.
Like, oh, you didn't vote for me. It was like the goofiest thing,
It's killing people.
but it was kind of funny at the same
Places
time.
anymore, they can't. You look at the cost of food, where it's doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. They can't live. They're not living anymore. He caused this inflation. I gave him a country with essentially no inflation. It was perfect. It was so good. All
Yeah,
you
it was
do
real.
is
I don't remember where I found it
this
from, but it was so like
green
fucking
and
weird.
all of the other, all this
I'm pretty sure he
money
reposted it on Twitter, honestly.
He caused inflation. As sure as you're
Biden
sitting
started
there,
posting memes on Twitter.
The fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's
The
allowed to come in
millions?
through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs, and they're taking Hispanic jobs, and you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's
Taking
gonna be
black
the
cocks
worst in
too.
our history.
I like them in my ass, and they're taking it from me.
There was no inflation.
Rio joining on this would be so funny.
The economy was
Honestly.
on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy. After he decimated the
Who started clapping?
That's why there was no inflation. at the time. There were no jobs.
Who started
Provided
clapping?
thousands of millions of jobs for individuals who were in all communities, including minority
It's
communities.
supposed to be like a
We made sure
private
that there was
session.
health insurance. We have covered,
Yeah.
the ACA has increased. I made sure that there are $8,000 per person in a family to get written off from health care. But this guy wants to eliminate that. They tried 50 times. He wants to get rid of the ACA again. And they're going to try again.
Oh, hey, senor.
Put ourselves in a position where
You're watching the fight of the century, man.
we put more police on the street. And
The fuck is this, man? History in the making. Who is clapping? This is supposed to be a private thing. Why are people clapping?
Shot.
Dude,
There's a lot going on, but in inflation, he caused.
Bro, this is like fucking
tremendous mal.
Batman versus Spider-Man right now.
Thank you.
This is
Another persistent challenge is the climate crisis.
this is Comedy Central.
2023 was the hottest year in recorded history, and communities across the country are confronting the devastating effects.
Didn't fucking Trump say at one point
wildfires, stronger
he was doing Sonic Heroes? I was.
Former President Trump
Domino's left eye got stung by 1,000 bees.
initiatives, but
Donnie's
didn't take any action as president to slow the climate crisis.
Let me just go back to
He said climate change wasn't real, didn't he?
how close the police are to him.
I could have swore at some point Donald said that climate change isn't real because he went outside during like November and it's just like, wow, it's kind of cold out here. I don't think this climate thing is real. He said that back in like 2016, didn't he?
We called them super predators. We can't in the 1990s. We can't forget that.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Called it to him, and they've taken great offense.
I keep laughing at Joe's face. Like, look at him.
But when they see what I did for
He's just on like Adderall right now. He's tanking along. How old is Biden? He's getting up there.
Opportunity zones with Tim, as you know, Tim Scott was incredible. He did a great job.
81.
South Carolina. He came
They used this picture of Obama.
Economic development ever in the country. Opportunity zones, and the biggest beneficiary are blacks, and that's why we have the best numbers.
Oh no, Donald Trump's talking about black people. This ain't gonna go well. He's gonna drop a hard R.
Best numbers. He's lost much of the black population because he's
I heard
done a horrible
racism.
job for black people. He's also done a horrible job for Hispanics. But wait till you see these millions of people pouring into our country, and they're going to take the jobs, and it's already started, and you haven't seen anything yet. It's a disaster.
You 38 seconds.
Wow, he literally just pulled a racism live. Fucking live. He literally just said the Hispanics are gonna come in and steal our jobs.
Clean water, and I want absolutely clean.
And literally nobody in the chat is fucking questioning it. They're like, yeah, Trump, #1. No way.
We were using all forms of energy, all forms, everything. And yet, during my 4 years, I had the best.
Yo, Trump just has that, like, fucking aura. I swear to God. Like, this man literally could go live on fucking camera and just say the most outrageous shit, and people will just eat it up. Like, oh yeah, the Mexicans are gonna cross the border and steal our jobs, and then people are just gonna be like, yeah, Trump! He's so right for that! Fuck yeah! Trump 2024! Like...
I came up with $15 billion for HBCUs.
Trump could be like, oh yeah, I literally just walked in the middle of the street and just gunned down 15 people who are running for their lives scared, and people will just glaze him up like, yeah, that's my president! That's my president!
Any black student is capable in college of doing any white student can do.
He just has that fucking aura, man. He could, like, literally get away with anything. Bro was literally just convicted with fucking 34 felonies, and motherfuckers were literally just like, free my boy, he ain't do nothing.
He hadn't done a damn thing in the environment.
January 6th in a nutshell. Did I ever play... You know... Wait, Crescendo, do you know that Donald Trump has a Spotify? And he actually has a song on there?
The next essential threat to humanity is climate change, and he didn't do a damn thing about it.
He is technically a music artist now. I'm pretty sure I've showed this before.
$1 trillion, and China nothing, and Russia nothing, and India nothing. It was a ripoff of the United States.
I don't think it's this one.
And I ended it because I didn't want to waste that money because they treat us horribly. We were the only ones who was costing us money. Nobody else was paying it.
There he is.
And it was a disaster. But everything that
Wait a minute.
Now, I'll give you an example. I heard him say before insulin.
Did his account get hacked?
Insulin down for the seniors. I took care of the seniors.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, well, this is the song that he has on his official... Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, alright. Do I have Spotify downloaded on? The anthem? Yeah. Oh, we don't talk about this. We don't talk about Roadside Casino. Yeah, the J6 Prison Choir. The January 6th Prison Choir. This is so fucking funny. The people singing the anthem are literally fucking the people who started the riot on January 6th of last year. I think it was last year. And they literally recorded this verse through a fucking the prison phone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
What is this though? Why is he featured? No way. Donald J. Trump, USA, made in the USA. What is this? Well, this is going in the playlist. This is definitely AI generated. There's no shot. Who is you? What? This is not real. This is not real. What does Trumpco Azadi do? No, this was once the, like, real Donald Trump account, though. This was the official account, wasn't it? Yeah, vocals are scratchy and instrumentals are the deaf AI. Taking my like away. No AI tolerated here. What's Donnie Trump? You mean to tell me this is AI? Narendra Modi? India? Wait, India collab? The entirety of India, the country, collabed with Donald Trump to make a song of him escaping prison.
Talk about education for black communities. I've raised the amount of money for Pell Grants, another $8,000. So anybody making,
You know, Pinfar and Olive Garden.
you're going to be able to get 50.
Yo, turn on the debate. This shit is like fucking comedy gold, man.
You just don't notice.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump.
How was Olive Garden, Mr. Crystal Light?
All my life, I've been on this side of the equation for the last 8 years.
Listen to the new Donnie
I've never seen
album.
anybody lie like this guy.
Are you asking me that or
Listen, if he could
Crystal?
look you in the face. About so many other things too.
He has a collab feature with the entirety of India, the whole country.
Ukraine. Everything he does is a lie. It's misinformation and disinformation. The losers and suckers story that he made up is a total lie on the military. It's a disgrace. But Social Security, he's destroying it because millions of people are pouring into our country, and they're putting them onto Social Security. They're putting them onto Medicare, Medicaid. They're putting them in our hospitals. They're taking the place of our citizens. What they're doing to the VA, to our veterans, is unbelievable. Our veterans are living in the street, and these people are living in luxury hotels. He doesn't know what he's doing, and it's really coming back. I've never seen such anger in our country before.
President Biden?
The idea that veterans are not being taken care of, I told you before. By the way, when I said suckers and losers, he acknowledged after that he fired that general. That general got fired because he's the one who acknowledged that that's what he said. He was the one standing with Trump when he said it, number one. Number two, the idea that we're going to be in a situation where all these millions and millions, the way he talks about it, illegal aliens are coming into the country and taking away our jobs. There's a reason why we have the fastest growing economy in the world, the reason why we have the most successful economy in the world. We're doing better than any other nation in the world. And by the way, those 15 Nobel laureates he talked about being phony, those 15 Nobel laureates, economists, they all said that if Trump is reelected, we're likely to have a recession and inflation is going to increasingly go up. And by the way, worst president in history, 159 presidential scholars voted him the worst president in the history of the United States of America.
President Biden, thank you so much. Let's turn to the cost of child care, which many American families struggle to afford. President Trump, both you and President Biden have tried to address this issue, but the average cost of child care in this country has risen to more than $11,000 a year per child. For many families, the cost of child care for 2 children is more than their rent. In your second term, what would you do to make child care more affordable?
Just to go back, the general got fired because he was no good. And if he said that, that's why he made it up. But we have 19 people that said I didn't.
He cares about some fucking general who was yapping about something stupid than childcare.
He doesn't fire people. He never fired people.
Yeah, families are struggling right now, and nobody can pay for bills, and they're afraid to have kids because their kids are starving. How are you going to address that? The general called me a silly goose, and I'm against being called a silly goose, so I fired him.
He never fired. He should have fired every military man that was involved with that Afghan.
OMG, answer the question.
Horror show. The most embarrassing moment in the history of our country.
I'm telling you, that's what I fucking mean. People are still glazing him in the fucking comments here.
That's allowed us to have the worst border in the history of the world. Did anybody get fired for allowing 18 million people, many from prison?
Give Burrito VIP.
From
Is he not VIP?
Did you fire anybody that allowed our country to be destroyed? Joe, our country is being destroyed as you and I sit up here and waste a lot of time on this debate. This shouldn't be a debate. He is the worst president. He just said about me because I said it. Look, he's the worst president in the history of our country. He's
Your Honor,
destroyed our country.
he said I was
Now
orange and I'm tangerine. That's why I fired
Came
him.
out with a nothing deal.
Oh yes, there are terrorists in the middle of Times Square beheading people. How are you gonna address them? You see, he called me an ugly duckling, so I fired him. He's the worst president ever.
And I don't think
Like, bruh, answer
let it
the.
happen. If he wins this election, our country doesn't have a chance, not even a chance, of coming out of this rut. We probably
So we're just not gonna talk about the child care thing. He literally said, "Fuck them kids, bro."
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden?
We are the most admired country in the world. We're the United States of America. There's nothing beyond our capacity. We have the finest military in the history of the world. The finest in the history of the
Don't
world.
ignore it. Easy
No one
win.
thinks we're weak.
Chad.
No one wants to screw around with us. Nobody. Number one. Number two,
Somebody is.
the idea
There's literally somebody clapping every time Joe Biden speaks.
Look it up. Go online.
I'm not sure if those are like signals or whatever. Maybe it triggers the next line of dialogue.
Presidential
But
historians, they've had meetings and they voted who's the worst.
is it supposed to be an empty fucking building?
Best to worst. They said he was the worst in all of American history. That's a fact. That's not conjecture. He can argue they're wrong, but that's what they voted. The idea that he is doing anything to deal with child care, he did for virtually nothing to child care. We should significantly increase the child care tax credit. We should significantly increase the availability of women and men or single parents to be able to go back to work. And we should encourage businesses to have.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump, the question was about what would you do to make child care more affordable, if you want to take your minute.
Just so you understand.
Oh my.
Poland, we have other things that they rate him the worst.
I'm only listening to this because it's funny.
I'll show you. And they rate me
He still isn't answering the question. You can see the thought process on Trump's face.
I think I'll be the best. Nobody's ever
Look at Biden.
created an economy like us. Nobody ever cut taxes like us. He's the only one I know. He wants to raise your taxes by 4 times.
He's the highest in the room.
Everybody's taxes by 4 times. He wants the Trump tax cuts to expire, so everybody, including the 2 of you, are going to pay 4 to 5 times. Nobody ever heard of this.
Oh, I'd be looking at the fucking waitress at Denny's with her not knowing I have a fucking 12 gauge in my jacket.
As I said, we did more business. Apple and all these companies, they were bringing money back into our country. The worst president in history.
Biden hitting the emotes in the middle of the debate.
Look, the fact of the matter is that he's dead wrong about.
Do a silly face now.
He's increased.
Please, stick out your tongue.
The taxes on middle class people. I said I'd never raise a tax on anybody making less than $400,000. I didn't. But this tariff is 10% tariffs. Everything coming into the country, you know what the economists say? That's going to cost the average American $2,500 a year more because they're going to have to pay the difference in food and all the things that are important. Number two, he's in a situation where he talks about how he has not raised, he's somehow helped the middle class. The middle class have been devastated by you. Now you want a new tax cut of $5 trillion over the next 10 years, which is going to fundamentally bankrupt the country. You had the largest deficit of any president in American history, number one. Number two, you have not, in fact, made any contact, any progress with China. We are the lowest trade deficit with China.
Is he joking?
In 2010.
Thank you, President Biden. Thank you, President Biden. Let's discuss an epidemic impacting.
Biden literally just fucking said that, like, oh no, we can't cut taxes, it'll bankrupt our country. What?
The number of overdose deaths in this country has gone up.
We're not supposed to be paying taxes at all. That's why we broke off from Great Britain.
Trump, despite the efforts that both of you have made,
okay,
100,000 Americans are dying from overdoses every year, primarily from fentanyl.
Wait, they didn't even answer the fucking question with childcare.
Right now in the throes of
fuck those kids, I guess.
Who are struggling to get the treatment they need.
Kanye West 2024.
We now have the largest deficit in the history of our country under this guy. We have the largest deficit with China. He gets paid by China. He's a Manchurian candidate. He gets money from China.
What?
So I think he's afraid to deal with them or something.
What does that have to do with drugs?
He never took out my tariffs because we bring in so much money with the tariffs that I imposed on China. He never took them away. He can't because it's too much money. It's tremendous. And we saved.
Did somebody just fart?
And there was more to come.
Did you hear that?
But he hasn't cut the tariffs because he can't, because it's too much money. But he's got
somebody just shit their pants
in the history of our country, and he's got the
no things like no taxes, no things like roads, schools, military, social security, etc. Hold on, I could have swore I just heard somebody rip one.
Killing us as a country, Joe, and you can't let that happen.
What will you do to help America?
This guy, being candidate, he gets money from China. So I think he's afraid to deal with them or something.
Somebody just ripped ass. Hold on.
Took out my tariffs because we bring in so much money with the tariffs that I imposed on China. Never took them away. Can't because it's too much money. It's tremendous. And we saved our steel industries, and there was more to come. But he hasn't done that.
No fucking way.
Tariffs that I imposed on China. He never took them away. Can't because it's too much money. It's tremendous. And we saved our steel industries, and there was more to come. But he hasn't done that. But he hasn't cut the tariffs. They can spot it. We did
just casually shits himself on fucking live TV.
Very, very low numbers. Then he came along. The numbers. Have you seen the numbers?
Man, fuck
the. Not only the 18 million people that I believe is even low.
Dude, literally, I'm like, there's like snot coming out of my nose, man. I'm laughing so hard. Oh hell no.
Drugs and human trafficking in women coming.
Why are we talking about human trafficking now? I thought the topic was drug control. And he's still going on about the border. Didn't he fucking say he wanted to make like a giant dome around the whole country?
Fentanyl and the byproducts fentanyl went down for a while, and I wanted to make sure we use the machinery that can detect fentanyl. These big machines that roll over everything that comes across the border, and it costs a lot of money. That was part of this deal we put together, this bipartisan deal. More fentanyl machines, more be able to detect drugs, more numbers of...
I could have swore he said he wanted to build like a giant glass dome that just completely surrounds the United States.
He called his Republican...
I could have swore I seen that somewhere.
It's going to hurt me politically. No, he never...
Why is Biden actually staying on topic and Trump the one going off?
We need those machines. And we're coming down very hard in every country in Asia in terms of...
Never mind, you just said we need fentanyl.
Mexico is working with us to make sure they don't have the technology to be able to put it together. That's what we have to do. We need those machines.
Hey, maybe Biden's on to something. We do need fentanyl.
And again, the question is about Americans in the throes of addiction right now, struggling to get the treatment they need.
Well,
hey man, fentanyl did take out 2 Mad, so we got that going for us.
He ended catch and release. I made it catch and release in Mexico, not catch and release here. We had so many things that we had done, hard negotiations with Mexico, and I got it all for nothing. It's just like when you have a hostage. We always pay $6 billion for a hostage. Every time we say it's a hostage. Now we have a hostage, a Wall Street Journal reporter, I think a good guy, and he's over there because Putin is laughing at this guy, probably asking for billions of dollars for the reporter. I will have him out very quickly as soon as I take office, before I take office, I said by literally as soon as I win the election, I will have that reporter out. He should have had him out a long time ago. But Putin's probably asking for billions and billions of dollars because this guy pays it every time. We had 2 cases where he paid $6 billion for 5 people. I got 58 people out, and I paid essentially nothing.
Thank you, President Trump. Dana?
Let's turn to concerns that voters have about each of you. President Biden,
Well,
you
that should
would
be good.
86 at the end of your second term.
Yeah.
How do you address concerns about your capability to handle the toughest job in the world?
I want to hear
well
this.
into your 80s?
I want to hear this.
First of all, I spent half my career being criticized being the youngest person in politics. I was the second youngest.
Are you
person
kidding me?
ever elected to the United States Senate, and now I'm the oldest. This guy's 3 years younger and a lot less competent. I think that just look at the record. Look at what I
The way Joe Biden is fucking bragging like, oh yeah, I was the youngest fucking Senate.
More investment in America, over billions of dollars in private investment in enterprises that we are growing. By the way, we brought an awful lot of people. Well, the whole idea of computer chips. We used to have 40% of the market. We invented those chips.
What? Young?
Lost it because
Yeah, he doesn't even know what he's talking about, man. He's like, yeah, not to brag, but I'm the youngest person in the world right now.
I went to South Korea.
As bros are literally crumbling to dust.
Invest billions of dollars here in the United States, and they're, guess what? Those fabs they call them to build these chips. Those fabs pay over $100,000.
Joe is sleeping.
College degree for them, and there's billions, about $40 billion already being invested and being built right now in the United States, creating significant jobs for Americans from all over the world.
President Biden, you have 40 seconds left. Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I would. The idea that somehow we are this failing country. I never heard a president talk like this before. We're the envy of the world. Name me a single major country president who wouldn't trade places with the United States of America for all our problems and all our opportunities. We're the most progressive country in the world in getting things done. We're the strongest country in the world. We're a country in the world who keeps our word, and everybody trusts us, all of our allies, and our
I wouldn't go that far.
From Kim Jong-un, we sent love letters to, and Putin, etc. They don't want to screw around with us.
Thank you. Former President Trump, to follow up, you would be 82 at the end of your second term. What do you say to voters who have concerns about your capabilities to serve?
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them, both of them, as you know. We made it public. He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one, a real easy one. Like go through the first 5 questions. He couldn't do it. But I took 2 cognitive tests. I took physical exams every year. And, you know, we knock on wood wherever we may have wood.
Please tell me somebody recorded it. It would have been so funny.
Club championships.
Imagine Trump like jogging on the treadmill.
Championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way. And I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. I think I'm in very good shape. I feel that
Beast
I'm in
mode.
as good a shape as I was 25, 30 years ago. Actually, I'm probably a little bit lighter, but I'm in as good a shape as I was years ago. I feel very good. I feel the same. But I was willing to take a cognitive test. And you know what? If I didn't do well, I aced them. Dr. Ronnie Jackson.
Like, yeah, I took an IQ test. I got 100.
White House doctor. And then I took another
Perfect
one, a
score.
similar one. And one of them said they'd never seen anybody ace them.
Thank you. President
Be
Biden.
like, oh yeah, I took an IQ test. I got a 70 on it. That's a passing grade.
They're 35 pounds. Well, you said 6'4", 200. Well, anyway, that's what you're.
What?
Take a look at what he says he is, and take a look at what he is. Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
It's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8. But I have, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Okay, let's
not act
Are they-
like children.
President Trump, we're going to
21
turn
Let's not act like children.
to a specific concern
Talking about
voters
golf.
have about you. Will you pledge tonight that once all legal challenges have been exhausted, that you will accept the results of this election, regardless of who wins, and You will say right now that political violence in any form is unacceptable.
Well, I shouldn't have to say that, but of course I believe that. It's totally unacceptable. And if you would see my statements that I made on Twitter at the time, and also my statement that I made in the Rose Garden, you would say it's one of the strongest statements you've ever seen. In addition to the speech I made in front of, I believe, the largest crowd I've ever spoken to, and I will tell you, nobody ever talks about that. They talk about a relatively small number of people that went to the Capitol, and in many cases were ushered in by the police. And as Nancy Pelosi said, it was her responsibility, not mine. She said that loud and clear. But the answer is, if the election is fair, free, and I want that more than anybody. And I'll tell you something. I wish he was a great president, because I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be at one of my many places enjoying myself. I wouldn't be under indictment because I wouldn't have been his political opponent, because he indicted me because I was his opponent. I wish he was a great president. I would rather have that. I wouldn't be here. I don't mind being here. But the only reason I'm here is he's so bad as a president that I'm going to make America great again. We're going to make America great again. We're a failing nation right now. We're a seriously failing nation. And we're a failing nation because of him. His policies are so bad. His military policies are insane. They're insane. These are wars that will never end with him. He will drive us into World War III, and we're closer to World War III than anybody can imagine. We are very, very close to World War III, and he's driving us there. And
We're
Kim
talking
Jong-un
about World War
and,
III.
President Xi of China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these, Putin, they don't respect him. They don't fear him. They have nothing going with this gentleman, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
You want a World War III, let him follow and win, and let Putin say, do what you want, NATO. Just do what you want. There's a thing called Article 5. An attack on one is an attack on all, and required response. The idea, I can't think of a single major leader in the world who wouldn't trade places with the job I've done and what they've done. Because we are a powerful nation. We have wonderful people. It's because of the people, not me. It's because of the American people. They're capable of anything, and they step up when they're needed. And right now, we're needed. We're needed to protect the world because our own safety is at stake. And again, you want to have a war, just let Putin go ahead and take Kyiv, make sure they move on, see what happens in Poland, Hungary, and other places along that border. Then you have a war.
President Trump, as I come back to you for a follow-up, the question was, will you accept the results of this election, regardless of who wins?
Just to finish what he said, if I might.
No.
Russia. They took a lot
He's
of
gonna
land
take
from us.
he's gonna shit himself. That's what he did last time.
And Biden. They took no land, nothing from Trump, nothing. He knew not to do it. He's not going to play games with me. He knew that. I got along with him very well, but he knew not to play games. He took nothing from me. But now he's going to take the whole thing from this man right here. That's a war that should have never started. It would have never started ever with me. And he's going to take Ukraine. And, you know, you asked me a question before, would you do this with? He's got us in such a bad position right now with Ukraine and Russia, because Ukraine's not winning that war. He said, I will never settle until such time. They're running out of people. They're running out of soldiers. They've lost so many people. It's so sad. They've lost so many people, and they've lost those gorgeous cities with the golden domes that are 1,000 years old, all because of him and stupid decisions. Russia would have never attacked if I were
President Trump,
president.
the question was, will you accept the results of the election, regardless of who wins? Yes or no, please.
If it's a fair and legal and good election, absolutely. I would have much rather accepted these, but the fraud and everything else was ridiculous. And if you want, we'll have a news conference on it in a week, or we'll have another one of these in a week. But I will absolutely, there's nothing I'd rather do. It would be much easier for me to do that than I'm running again. I wasn't really going to run until I saw the horrible job he did.
That
He's
is
destroying our country.
balls.
I'm very happy to be someplace else, in a nice location someplace. And again,
That is
no
a lie.
politics, no political opponent stuff, because it's the only way he thinks he can win. But unfortunately, it's driven up my numbers and driven them up to a very high level because the people.
He's been
understand.
mad since fucking
Let's see what
2020.
your numbers are when this election is over. Let's see. You're a whiner. When you lost the first time, You continued, you appealed and appealed to courts all across the country. Not one single court in America said any of your claims had any merit, state or local, none. But you continue to provoke this lie about somehow there's all this misrepresentation, all this stealing. There is no evidence of that at all. And I tell you what, I doubt whether you'll accept it because you're such a whiner. The idea if you lose again, you accepting anything, you can't stand the loss. Something snapped in you when you lost the last time.
We'll be right back with more from the CNN presidential debate.
That is a lot.
From Georgia.
That is a lot to take in. Is there something else? I'm trying to think. What is like a short thing to play? We'll do like one other thing, maybe. I think that's enough of the debate. I don't want people thinking I'm political. I'm trying to think of like what is like a short game to play. Should we do a bonus game, maybe? Yeah, I think we do a bonus game. You know what? I'm gonna do something uncanny. We're gonna look on fucking what is that? Fucking what is it? Game Jolt. Game Jolt. Let's see if there's like a short little game that we could play on Game Jolt.